This so reminds me of Space Invaders. Almost want to sing the song. But I don't need the copyright strike. Let's just go. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with another beer review, and today we have from Shorts Brew the Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster, and hopefully I've said that correctly. It says Belgian style double IPA, so we're talking nice golden colored IPA, probably maybe a little bit more yellow golden, and with a Belgian yeast. Now which yeast I don't know, and I really don't know what a Belgian style IPA really means, because this is really a craft brewer, like, throwing three different ideas together and see what happens. And in very small print, maintaining a bitter domination of the galaxy and beyond. So I'm expecting a rather bitter beer, which I would expect from a double IPA. So this is 10% or 10.5%. It's up there in alcohol. I'm best guessing, let's see, 85 IBUs, 88 IBUs. So there we go. So nice golden color. I'm trying not to disturb the yeast on the bottom. I really don't want it disturbed too much so we don't get too cloudy. And it has got the fruitiness of a Belgian ale, I will say that, from the yeast. Nice golden yellow color. Lots of fizz rising off the laser holes on the bottom of this Sam Adams glass. And say what you will about, Jim Cook at Sam Adams. This glass is fantastic for these types of beers. They really do their homework on their glassware. Wow, that is a combination of flavors. That's really, let's sift through all this. So your golden ales and your Abbey ales, they use a golden yeast. Many times you get banana and sometimes people say bubblegum flavors, sometimes clove. You get these various fruit flavors from the yeast itself. Then you can use fruity hops or piney hops or grass. You can have hops that have about 7 or 8 different flavors they can impart, depending on when you put them in and what hop they are and how long you boil them or don't boil them, or first, secondary. You can get a real nice dry hoppy result with leaf hops in the secondary, especially at a high alcohol content like this. Some breweries do a thing what they call a torpedo. It's this conical shaped container they put all the hops in, and then when they go to bottle it, they drain it through that. It helps filter it out, as well as the alcohol coming through has to be high, 10-12% or more. It pulls the hop flavors out and aromas out as it passes through without any heat. And they all impart different things. They do different things to the beer. And this is like this extravaganza of all these different techniques and ideas. Not all of those, obviously, but several different techniques and ideas coming together. Man. So on the nose, there is some hop, citrus notes. There are some hints of pine, which you would expect from an IPA. So that's nose-wise. There's just buried under there somewhere, it feels like there's some yeast esters as well. Just hiding. So I get almost like a passion fruit, kind of orange, tangerine type of citrus. I don't really get lemon or grapefruit. And then there's a hint of pine. In mid-mouth, on the tip, it's bitter, but you get a little bit of some more of that fruit flavor. Mid-mouth, this is what's really getting me, and I'm going to have to raise my score of this. I gave us a 4 previously in Untapped, and I must have been really, really upset that night. It has a bitter finish, which you expect at 88 IBUs, but it's not overly bitter. It is a bit thick, but mid-mouth is this dance of flavors around your tongue. You get the hop flavors, the fruitiness, but the yeast shows up, and it definitely tells you it's a golden ale yeast. You get the banana. I get like a hint of bubblegum, and no clove, at least not in this. It's the right temperature. I probably had it too cold. This is definitely a beer you cannot have cold. If you just take it right out of the refrigerator and pour it, it's going to be a bitter bomb. But if you pour it and enjoy it over, say, an hour and a half, it's like you're going to have 4 or 5 different beers. There is some alcohol burn on the back end. There's alcohol burn as you talk, as you expel, and you can kind of taste that and smell it, and it is fizzy. but it is fantastic. I'm checking in again. This isn't going to count for my unique check-ins, but I'm raising that to 4.5. I was way too stringent on that. That is very good. Personally, what I would do is I wouldn't make it so bitter. I would I would use a little bit less bittering, and I'd probably use a little less hops, because I would want the yeast to dance around a little bit more. The yeast presence, it's going to give some flavors and aromas of its own, but it's really shadowed over by the hops. So that would let the Belgian characteristics really come out a bit more than the double IPA. So it's a little off balance, so it's not a 5, but it's really, you could say it's nitpicking, but it is a little off. The Belgian characteristics just aren't pronounced enough. But the double IPAs are there from start to finish, as I knock stuff over. That is really good. But this is definitely a beer. If you're going to have this with food, man, that's a tough pairing, because it's so heavy on alcohol. I mean, 10.5%. It's a lot of calories right there. But this is definitely a beer to drink while you're just kind of chatting with friends and eating just kind of finger foods of various types. I wouldn't have anything sweet with it, but you could. But your cheeses and your dips and your chips and celery sticks and carrot sticks and grapes. And stay away from radishes too. But those middle of the road flavors are just going to help cleanse your tongue and enjoy this beer. It definitely, as it warms up, it gets past 50 degrees. The esters from the Belgian yeast will show up a little bit more pronounced. It'll be noticeable, probably a little bit more banana, so you have a banana, and I get a passion fruit tangerine citrusiness from the hops themselves, but that is really good. That is really good. That's an interesting idea. I think I'm going to do something like this on my own. I've been doing Belgian style stouts for a while. I also have a black Abbey ale that I made years ago that I need to dig out and find. And also Crystal My Oats. I've been promising a friend of mine for 3 years that I'm going to make Crystal My Oats as an all grain, and I haven't done it yet. And I'm surprised he's still talking to me. But I really need to do that this next year. I've had some more people try my beers recently, and I really got to get back to home brewing. So hopefully we'll do some more videos here. Might do something at a friend's house where there's a bit more room, and we'll videotape, record different things and the like. This coming year would be great. All right. Thank you. Have you had the Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's too hoppy? It's overrated hoppy, not hoppy enough. 88 IBUs isn't bitter enough. But 10.5 alcohol isn't enough. Whatever. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for sharing. Follow me on Twitter and on Untappd as Brainmuffin. And you just do a search to find me. And I have some other Twitter accounts, one of which I've been trying to get into for quite a while. I haven't used it in years, and I don't remember what email address it uses, and I can't get back in. So it would be nice, because it's got like 5,000 followers. Most of them are bots, but I don't care. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, thanks for sharing, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Down the gurgler. Oh, don't stand up.